Hey there, how you doing? So, little bit of a refresher on simplifying. Now, there is a difference. Let me start with this. There is a difference between the directions of simplify and solve. If you see the directions of solve, you can expect to see an equal to sign in the problem, which means we'll have a left and a right side. Simplify means there's no equal to sign, which means you are not moving anything around. Everything is in one location. There's no left side, there's no right side. It's just all there. And when you're simplifying, you are working with the order of operations. You're getting rid of parentheses first. If there's any exponents or roots, you're getting rid of those next. And then you're taking care of multiplication, and then you take care of multiplication and division, and then lastly, addition and subtraction. Got it? Okay, so these directions say simplify, so I'm not going to worry about this at all. So I'm over here and I'm trying to simplify this. I am trying to get rid of parentheses first. Well, I see two parentheses as a matter of fact. And when I see these parentheses, I'm noticing that there's something in front of each one. There's a minus sign in front of each parenthesis. But remember, there's also a number there even though you don't see it. What number is actually between the minus sign and the parenthesis? Yes, a 1 on both of them. And you're like, well, why don't they write the 1? Okay. Remember, distribute also means to multiply. So when you multiply anything by 1, isn't that just itself again? It really doesn't change anything. That's why they don't write the 1. Good? Okay. So let's work from left to right and see what happens when we distribute and get rid of these parentheses. So the 4K is still there. Do you agree? Okay. And then we have this minus 1 in front of the parenthesis, which means this minus 1 is going to go to both terms inside the parentheses. And it's going to be multiplied, because that's the operation here, by both terms. So you have a minus 1 times 3. Good. Minus 3. You have a minus 1 times a positive k. Good. Minus k. Loving it. Good? Okay. Now, I come up against the second parenthesis. It's minus this 1 times that parenthesis. So do you think anything is going to be different than what we did here? You're right, it's not. I'm going to take this minus 1 and I'm going to multiply it inside the parentheses. So 2 terms inside, which means 2 multiplication problems. Good? Okay, so that means we get minus 2k, very good, and then minus 3. Excellent. Good job, guys. Okay, so now here's the real algebraic expression, as they call it, versus equation. It's an expression because there's no equal to sign, and we're still simplifying. So we took care of parentheses. There's no roots. There's no exponents. There's nothing more to multiply. We had to multiply to get rid of the parentheses. So all we're doing is adding and subtracting at this point. We're adding and subtracting like terms. So here's the deal. For some people, this is a lot going on. So here's my recommendation for those of you that you're like, this is too much to see. I'm going to look at the K's. I notice there's a 4K. I notice there is a K here that has a minus sign in front of it. And then I notice there's a 2K here with another minus sign in front of it. So if I look just at this, 4K minus 1K is 3K. And I'm still going to subtract 2K. And that finally gives me 1K. Good. But there's something else going on besides the K's. This 3 that has a minus sign in front of it, and I have another 3 with a minus sign in front of it. So now I've got these 2 terms that I need to combine together. And so be cautious. If you think of a bank account, the account is overdrawn $3, and somebody takes out another $3. Yeah, they are $6 in the hole. Good? Okay. So now I kind of separated this into two parts so I could see what the variables did and what the non-variables did. And I notice that I'm going to end up finally with the answer of k minus 6. Good? Okay. So I've got some examples following. They're for you to work on. There'll be an answer video later. Go find it. See if you did these simplifying of these algebraic expressions correctly. Have fun with them, and I'll catch you on the flip side.